Welcome to our virtual older adults class. This class is suitable for those who have reduced confidence with their mobility, have had a fall, or are at risk of a fall. You may also want to do this class if you are an older adult wanting to stay active and work on your strength and balance. Evidence shows that people become less active as they age. However, our bodies were made to move, and we shouldn't stop being active because we're getting older. Exercise is the best way to stay active and maintain your independence. The current national activity guidelines for adults over the age of 65 state that you should aim to complete at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity per week. This means exercise that gets you warm and out of breath. No one form of exercise is better than another, but it is important for you to find an activity that you enjoy and can keep up with regularly. Guidelines also advise that you do 2 strengthening activities per week, such as heavy housework, carrying heavy shopping bags, or strengthening based exercises. In addition, it is recommended that older adults do 2 activities to improve balance per week to reduce risk of falls. This video will provide you with a circuit of 8 exercises to improve your strength and balance. It is also important to keep your brain healthy as you age. Cognitive health is the ability to clearly think, learn and remember. We've included some activities that will exercise your brain. For this class, you will need a chair and any walking aid that you normally use. Throughout the circuit, we will be using some weights, but don't worry if you don't have access to these at home. You can use bottles of water or tins of beans instead. Each exercise will last 1 minute, but we advise you to complete the exercise at your own pace. If you are able to, once you've completed all 8 exercises, have a short rest, restart the video and repeat the circuit. It is normal to experience muscle soreness after starting new exercise, but this will ease as you get fitter and stronger. Let's start with a warm-up. You can do these warm-up exercises in standing or in sitting if you prefer. Let's start by looking over the shoulder, turning your head from one side to the other. Next, shrug the shoulders up and roll them forward. And then roll them back in the opposite direction. Now, keep your arms straight and raise them forward in front of you. If you can, do both at the same time. If not, just do one at a time. And if you're able to, take your arms all the way above your head. And finally, marching on the spot. Bring your knees up as high as you feel comfortable. If you need to, in standing, hold on to the back of the chair. Or if you're doing it in sitting, hold on to the armchair and march your feet up and down. Now, let's start the main exercises. This exercise is called the seated twist. Start sitting on your chair and you'll need to be sat forward in your seat. Bring your arms across your chest and twist your body looking over your shoulder. Turn your body and look over the other shoulder. If this is too difficult for you, try slowing the movement down or reducing the movement. If this exercise is too easy for you, try performing the same movement in standing. For an added challenge, And to exercise your brain whilst doing this, try counting down from 30. This exercise is called seated jacks. Start sitting forward in the chair and bring your arms up and out to the side. At the same time, move your feet out to the side. Repeat the movement at a speed that's comfortable for you. If this exercise is too difficult for you, keep the feet still and just move the arms. If this exercise is too easy for you, stand up, bring one arm out to the side and step the same foot. Repeat 3 times on one side and switch sides. This exercise is a sit to stand. Start sitting forward in your seat and bring your arms across your chest. Bring your head over the toes and come into a standing position. Slowly sit down. You should feel this working the front of your legs as well as the muscles in your bottom. Make sure you stand and sit slowly and with good control. If this exercise is too difficult for you, you can use your hands to support your stand. If this exercise is too easy for you, stand up, and as you sit down, touch your bottom back on the chair and stand straight back up. The exercise can be made more difficult by doing it on a lower chair, or easier by doing it on a higher chair. This exercise is heel raises. Start in standing and hold a support if necessary. Raise up onto your tiptoes and slowly lower back down. Avoid rocking and using your momentum to stand. The movement should be slow and well controlled. If this exercise is too difficult for you, perform the same movement while sitting on a chair. If this exercise is too easy for you, do the heel raise on one leg. Perform 5 repetitions and alternate legs. Now let's take a rest. Whilst we do this, let's do an activity to exercise the brain. Start by taking the first letter of your first name and think of 3 animals that start with that letter. For example, my name's Alistair, so I would think of alligator, antelope, aardvark. Now, take the first letter of your surname and do the same thing. Repeat this using different categories as seen on screen until the 2 minutes is over. How did you get on? Having a healthy mind is just as important as having a healthy body. Now, let's get back to the exercise. This exercise is called shoulder press. Start with a weight in each hand, and remember, you can use bottles of water or tins of beans. With one arm at a time, bend the elbow and press the weight to the ceiling. Slowly return and straighten the elbow. If this exercise is too difficult for you, either reduce the weight or perform the movement in sitting. If this exercise is too easy for you, increase the weight or increase the speed of the movement. This exercise is a heel-toe stand. Start in standing with one foot in front of the other so that the toe touches the heel in front. Maintain your balance. If needed, hold on to a support whilst you're doing this exercise. If this exercise is too difficult for you, move the back foot out slightly and maintain your balance. And again, if you need to, hold on to a support. Switch feet every 10 seconds. If this exercise is too easy for you, start standing with room to walk into and walk in a straight line. Put one foot in front of the other so that your toe touches your heel as if you're walking on a tightrope. Hold on to your kitchen work surface or other support if necessary. This exercise is a single leg balance. Start in standing and hold a support if necessary. Lift one leg and try and maintain your balance on just one leg. If the exercise is too difficult for you, increase how much weight you're putting through the support. If the exercise is too easy for you, try to reduce how much weight you're putting through the support. After 30 seconds, switch legs. If this exercise is still too easy for you, try turning your head and looking over your shoulder. Look from one side to the other. The next exercise is a wall press-up. Start standing in front of a smooth wall or door and place your hands shoulder width apart. Walk your feet back. Lower your chest to the wall and push back up through your arms. If this exercise is too difficult for you, walk your feet closer to the wall. If this exercise is too easy for you, perform the exercise on a lower surface, such as your kitchen worktop or a sturdy chair. Now let's finish with the cool down. As we do this, you will see 10 objects appear on screen. Look out for them, try and remember them, and at the end, see how many you can recall. Now, starting standing, holding on for support if you need to, march on the spot. Bring your knee up, only as high as what you feel comfortable, and perform this exercise at a pace that you feel comfortable. Next, bring your heel to your bottom, and again, alternate legs. Now, put one foot in front of the other, keep the back leg straight, and bend the front knee. Keep both heels on the floor. As you do this, you should feel a stretch down the back of the leg that's behind you. Alternate legs. Come back into standing. Put your hands by your sides and slide one hand down as you bend towards the floor. Return to standing and repeat over the opposite side. Now, sit back in your chair, place your hands on your legs and slide down towards the floor. Bring your chest to your knees and sit up straight. Repeat the movement, going down as far as is comfortable for you. Now, open the chest, arch your back and sit up tall. Tuck the chin to the chest, round your back and sit back. Push your chest up again and round your back again. One last time. Now straighten one leg out in front of you and lean your body forward until you can feel a stretch down the back of the leg that is straight. Sit back up and swap legs. Return to sitting. Extend the arms and draw big circles with your arms forwards and then backwards. Well done, that completes our exercises. Now, how many objects can you remember? Banana, teapot, tree, dog, sun, motorbike, umbrella, ladybird, pencil and cactus. I hope you enjoyed our exercise class. This has contributed to your 150 minutes of recommended exercise per week. Remember that staying active is a great way to enable you to keep doing the things that matter to you. Thank you for watching.